Yeah. Good evening, everyone. I'd like to call the regular meeting of Mayor and Council of the Borough of Glassboro for March 14th, 2023 to order. Karen, could you please read the opening statement?
Pursuant to the Open Public Meetings Act, I hereby announce that adequate notice of this meeting, as required by said act, has been provided by adopting a schedule of regular meetings for the year 2023, which schedule was posted on the Borough Hall Bulletin Board, as well as the Borough website, and forwarded to both the South Jersey Times and the Sentinel of Gloucester County, filed with the Borough Clerk on January 7, 2023.
Thank you. Can we all rise to salute the flag, please? I
pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Karen, roll call, please.
Mayor Wallace?
Here.
Mr. Kosovo?
Present.
Mr. D'Alessandro?
Here.
Mr. Fiola?
Here.
Mr. Halter?
Yes.
Ms. Miller?
Here.
Mrs. Spence?
Here.
Mr. Melandro?
Here.
Mr. Scafidi?
Present.
Mr. Brunimer?
Here.
This time I'll come down off the dais. We have a small presentation, small in time, but not in importance. Ms. Nancy Doherty, please. Come on up.
How are you?
I paid him.
Ms. Nancy Doherty is retiring from the Borough of Glassboro after 29 years. And as mayor, I've instituted a program where I like to recognize those employees that have served the borough for 20 years or more. And this is what I have sent to Ms. Nancy. Greetings, Nancy. I wanted to take the opportunity to formally congratulate you on your retirement from the Glassboro Park and Recreation Department. Your dedication to our seniors as their crafts director for nearly 30 years has kept our seniors active and engaged. And as a result, you were instrumental in making the Glassboro Senior Center one of the best, if not the best senior center in all of Gloucester County. And on behalf of myself, the Borough of Glassboro, and our seniors, I thank you from the bottom of my heart. I wish you all the best in your retirement.
If I could have only hung out 6 more weeks.
Well, I can throw this away when you come back.
Oh, that is so nice. So, hey, if it hadn't been for these guys, well, there's more. But, yeah,
You're awesome.
it was an honor.
Thank you. We appreciate your service. Thank you so much. Enjoy your retirement. Go back. Is that going to go on your monthly report too? I'm going to make it now.
I know. You could.
Yeah?
Yeah, sure.
Right. That concludes the ceremonial portion of this meeting. Everyone is more than welcome to stay, but if you only came for the presentation, you're more than welcome.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Get out of your hair. Robin Crew is now leaving.
Thank you for the nice speech for her.
You're very welcome. She deserves it.
See what happens when you have fun.
That's right.
That is true.
Thank you again.
Thanks, Nancy.
Okay, at this time, I will turn our meeting over to our Borough Solicitor.
Thank you, Mayor. We have a public hearing this evening on ordinance 2302. That being ordinance amending chapter 203 Construction Codes Uniform Municipal Fees, section 3813B of the Code Book of the Borough of Glassboro. Council moves the public portion.
Move the public portion be open.
Second.
I have a motion and a second. All in favor, state aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Abstentions? That motion carries. Anyone from the public who wishes to come forward and address this proposed ordinance may do so at this time.
Seeing none, I move the public portion be closed and the ordinance adopted as written.
Second.
I have a motion and a second. Karen, roll call, please.
Mr. Casabo?
Yes.
Mr. D'Alessandro?
Four.
Mr. Fiola?
Four.
Mr. Halter?
Yes.
Ms. Miller?
Four.
Mrs. Spence?
Yes.
Motion carries. At this time, I'll entertain a motion to approve the minutes of the regular meeting of February 14th, 2023, as well as the closed executive session of February 14th, 2023.
So moved. Second.
I have a motion and a second. All in favor, state aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Abstentions?
Mayor, let the record reflect that I abstained.
Okay. Any other?
I would abstain also.
Okay, those abstentions are noted. Motion still carries. We have no communications this evening, so I will move to committee reports and begin with Council President Miller.
Good evening, everyone. Currently, we're still looking for coaches for the Park and Recreation program. Last I spoke with the director over there, we only had 20 kids registered, which is incredibly low for our track program. So hopefully if you know anyone who's interested in having their children participate, but more importantly, being a coach, we'd love to have them. And that's all I have at this time.
Thank you very much. Councilman Casabone.
Oh, yeah, thank you, Mayor. I'm in receipt of the monthly report of February for the police department, and I also would like to thank Mary Doherty for all her service. I wish her the best in her retirement. Stay safe, Mary. Nancy, why'd I say Mary? Nancy, it's one of those nights. That's all I have, Mayor. I'll shut my mouth.
Thank you very much. Councilman D'Alessandro.
Yeah, Mayor, I'm in receipt of the February monthly report for the tonnage for the highway department. I just want to make that a note.
Thank you very much.
That's all I have.
Thank you. Councilman Fiola.
Thank you, Mayor. Nothing new. We're in the middle of budget preparation season, and that process is continuing. And other than that, I have nothing. Thank you.
Very nice, thank you. Councilman Halter.
Good evening, Mr. Mayor.
Good evening.
I am in receipt of the water and sewer monthly report. Status quo for the most part. Still working on the lead service replacements and still waiting on supplies from a long time ago.
Thank you very much, sir. Councilwoman Spence.
Thank you, Mayor. I'm in receipt of the February construction reports and building and ground reports. And I just wanted to echo George's sentiments to wish and thank Nancy for her hard work and service to our seniors for almost 30 years. It's pretty amazing.
So you did say Nancy.
I did say Nancy, yes. I'm not you, George.
Thank you very much. At this time, I'll move to unfinished business. And last meeting, we had a residents come in to ask about our backyard chicken pilot program and asked us to take another look at it, to reconsider some amendments. Brought that concern back to council, and council is currently working on updating and amending the current chicken policy. Or ordinance, I'm sorry, not ordinance, but program. Thank you. I know, you're rubbing off on me there, George. And at this time, we'll move to new business. Karen, please.
Yes, Mayor. I have a request for approval of facilities use applications. One is for Fourth Friday movie night for Missio Dei Church. The dates are on the agenda. And also a facilities use application request for approval for 2023 Community Day for the Borough of Glassboro, and the date is also on the agenda.
I'll make a motion to approve these facility request for both.
Second.
Okay, I have a motion and a second. All in favor state aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Abstentions? Motion carries. At this time, I'll ask for the engineer's report, please, Mark.
Good evening. Excuse me, good evening. 94 townhouses are moving. We're getting applications in for grading plans, and they're getting their final details. I would expect within the next 1 to 2 months, you'll start seeing townhomes going up in that area. That's for the 94, which is on the south side of Ellis Mill Road. For those 30 townhouses on the other side, they are proceeding. They're not as quickly, but that probably will be, I would anticipate, starting towards the end of the year. So both of those will be underway. Charles III, we're still waiting for weather, the rain weather and everything else clear up later this spring. Lincoln Housing Project, we have given 4 TCOs, and I have 6 more on my desk. So that will be coming out. We have some punch list stuff, some grading issues to finalize, but that'll be all geared up for those. I know they'll have a ribbon cutting, but they're waiting for better weather by April or May. Have not heard a date about that yet for those on that. Other than that, various project shop rights continues. The landfill is getting there. It's just bad, tough weather to be doing grading work or dirt work for those. And Lucio's expansion on Ellis Street is also moving ahead. And we did receive word yesterday, late afternoon. We finally got the football field approved for Green Acres.
Yes.
So that will be going out to bid Friday. So we'll be getting those back in on the 14th. So the second meeting in April will hopefully have some numbers for you to consideration for approval through the Green Acres grant.
Thank you, Mark.
Thank you, Mark. Any questions for Mark? Thank you again, Mark. And at this time, I will again turn the meeting over to our Borough Solicitor.
Thank you, Mayor. Under our consent agenda this evening, we have the following resolutions. 103, authorizing Borough of Glassboro to apply for tonnage grant. 104, authorizing Everett Rummel as alternate number 2 of the Glassboro Planning Board. 105, authorizing Calvin Klinder as alternate number 1 of the Glassboro Planning Board. 106, authorizing Diane McCris as member of the Creative Glassboro Advisory Committee. 107, emergency temporary resolution prior to adoption of the budget. Also 108, emergency temporary resolution prior to adoption of the budget. 109, authorizing agreement for certain professional services. Sickles and Associates, Inc., Joseph L. Boulevard roadway improvements, 2023 NJDOT Municipal Aid Program. 110, resolution authorizing execution of 2023 safety contract, loss of Salem, Cumberland County's Municipal Joint Insurance Fund. 111, authorizing execution of the TIVA, CVS, Walgreens, Walmart settlement agreement, subdivision special district settlement forms. 112, resolution amending cash management plan in the Borough of Glassboro for the year 2023. And finally, 113, authorizing the Borough of Glassboro to invest funds in the New Jersey Asset and Rebate Management Program. They are resolutions on our consent agenda this evening, also for the reasons noted under each resolution on the agenda. If council so moves for approval, roll call vote.
Move to approve.
Second.
I have a motion and a second. Karen, roll call, please.
Mr. Costa?
Yes.
Mr. D'Alessandro?
4.
Mr. Fiola?
4.
Mr. Halter?
Yes.
Ms. Miller?
4.
Mrs. Spence?
Yes.
Motion carries. At this time, I'll entertain a motion to open the meeting up to the public.
Motion to open the meeting to the public.
Second.
Motion and a second. All in favor state aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Abstentions? Motion carries. The floor is now open to anyone from the public who wishes to come forward and address mayor and council.
Members of the public, do note we have rules and regulations related to the public participation. One is that there's a 5-minute limitation when you approach. If you would identify yourself, spell your last name and place of residence for the record. Thank you.
Good evening.
Good evening.
Ron Consalvo, CONSALVO, 5 Devonshire Drive. Not here to complain tonight. I'm here to say thank you. 32 years I've lived in this town. This is my last meeting here. I'm moving out, but I'll be back. My house put up for sale on 4 o'clock on December 30th. By noon on New Year's Day, it was sold.
Wow.
I settle next week. By the way, thanks to Trish at code enforcement. I don't know Nancy, but love to see somebody get to retirement. Thank you all.
Thank you, Ron.
Good luck to you.
Good luck, Ron.
All the best.
Seeing none, I move the public portion be closed.
I have a motion and a second. All in favor, state aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Any abstentions? Motion carries. Public portion is now closed. At this time, I'll entertain a motion to approve all duly authorized bills.
Move that all duly authorized bills be paid.
Second.
I have a motion and a second. All in favor, state aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Any abstentions?
Yes, sir. I abstain on PO number 23-00960. Thank you, Mayor.
You're welcome. Any other abstentions? Okay, they are noted. Motion still carries. Any closing comments from our administrator?
No, sir.
Thank you. For me, as always, I'd like to thank everyone that came out tonight for attending the meeting and those that spoke. Mr. Consalvo, I wish you all the best and thank you for keeping us connected with that end of town for all those years. I wish Nancy Doherty, again, all the best in her retirement and thank her so much for the dedication that she put into the borough and the seniors for all those years. And with that, I'll entertain a motion for adjournment.
Motion to adjourn?
Second.
I have a motion and a second. All in favor, state aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Any abstentions on that one? Motion carries. Thank you, everyone. Good night. Meeting is adjourned. Next regular meeting will be March 28th, 2023, 6 p.m.
Good job, Mayor.
That's